Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a different kind of video. I'm going to show you how I make my packages for my earrings and with only two A4 papers, two embossed A4 papers. So we will make the A4 paper to be 23 centimeter long and 15 centimeters wide. So this is how I measure my length, which is 23 centimeters. So then I use my pen and line it. I don't usually use a pen, but in this case, I'm showing you with a pen. Then you cut that part and you throw it away. So now we are left with this piece of paper. Now, let's measure the width, which is 15 centimeters. So that is our 15 centimeters wide piece of paper. Now cut off these other extra parts. So use your scissors or your cutter, whatever you're using, and you cut that part and you throw it away. So this is our 23 by 15 centimeters paper that you're going to work with. So next you will measure 1.5 inches. Measure 1.5 inches. And line it with your pen. Do the same on the opposite side. Measure 1.5 inch and line it with your pen. And also the other two sides, 1.5 inches. One 1.5 inches. So this is how your paper should look like. Now you will divide the 1.5 inches into 3 equal parts. And if we divide into 3 equal parts, each part will be 0.5 inch. So divide each side into 3 equal parts of 0.5 inch. So do the same for the opposite part. Divide into 3 equal parts of 0.5 inches. So next, you will cut off the parts that I'm shading. Cut off the parts that I'm shading and throw them away. We do not need them anymore. So cut off those shaded parts. So this is how your paper should look like. Now we will divide the other sides into 3 equal parts. Divide them into 3 equal parts of 0.5 inch each. Do the same for the opposite side. So this is what your paper should look like. Now we are done with all the measurements and all the drawing. Now you will cut through the lines as shown in the video. So cut through the lines that I'm cutting in the video. So we are done. Now grab your ruler and fold the paper on each line as shown in the video. So fold your paper. Now the ruler is helping you with the folding. So fold your paper just as I'm doing in the video on each line. So once you're done, you turn the paper and fold the outer parts, just as I'm doing in the video. So the 4 outer parts, you fold them. So once we are done creating each fold, now we're making our work easier for folding. Now this part is very easy. So just do what I am doing in the video. Follow what I am doing. It's very easy, and I highly recommend that you use a double-sided tape in this part. Also, I highly recommend that you make these flaps, the flaps shorter. I didn't, but it's not a problem. So yeah, so do what I'm doing in the video. It's very easy. And this is the top part, by the way. This is the top part of the package. This is the top part. So do that. Also cut off the corners to make it easier for you to fold. Cut off the corners. So we are done. We're almost done with the folding. So this is the last part, and that's it. I highly recommend that you use a double-sided tape. Now it won't stress you so much. Yeah, use a double-sided tape or glue, whatever that you like to use. So we are done. So next you will take your ribbon. I love the color gold, but you can use any ribbon of your choice. So this is how I measure the ribbon. You can place your ribbon anywhere that you would like. So this is just how I like to place mine. So I cut it off. I cut it off with my scissors. It's very easy. I don't even think that you need explanation for this part. It's just that, and then you glue the ends down with your glue gun. So use your glue gun to glue the ends of the ribbon. So we are done with our first ribbon. So now the next ribbon, you place it across the first ribbon, lay it across the first ribbon. You measure it and you cut it, and you also glue it down. It's very easy. just do what you did with the first ribbon. So we are done. I highly recommend that you use a paper to line your work just so that you can hide the mess. So use a paper, please use a paper to line the inner parts of the package. So next, you will cut the ribbon. Cut the ribbon and tie a knot. So just tie a simple knot. Is it. We are done with our top parts. Now it's time for us to start working on the bottom part of our package. So for the bottom part, you'll need an A4 paper, and we'll need to make it to be 27 centimeters long and 19 centimeters wide. So this is how I measure 27 centimeters with my ruler, just like I did in the first part. So measure the length, which is 27 centimeters, line it and cut that part away. My pen didn't have ink, but yeah, yours should have. So cut that part away. I encountered some problems with my cutter, but we'll make it work. So throw that part away. So now let us measure our desired width, which is 19 centimeters. So when you are done, use a pen to line your paper. Now cut off that part and throw it away. So cut off that part. So this is our desired size. This is our desired size. Next, we will measure 6 centimeters on each outer side of the paper. 6 centimeters. Use a pen and line it. Do the same for the opposite side. So measure 6 centimeters and draw a line. Do the same for the other two sides. So do the same for this side, measure 6 centimeters. Measure 6 centimeters and draw a line. Do that on the opposite side. Measure 6 centimeters. And draw a line. So this is how your paper should look like. This is how your paper should look like. Each side should be 6 centimeters. So now we want to divide the sides just as we did on the first part of the video, on the first top part of the package. So use your ruler and divide the 6 centimeters into 3 equal parts, which will mean that each part will be 2 centimeters. So divide the 6 centimeters into 3 equal parts of 2 centimeters each. Use a ruler and your pen to draw a line. So do the same on all the other sides. So divide the 6 centimeters on the opposite side into 3 equal parts of 2 centimeters each. So this is how your paper should look like. Now we will cut the outer corners that I'm pointing with my scissors. So cut the part and throw it away. We don't need it anymore. So cut the outer corners of your paper and throw them away. So this is how your paper will look like after cutting the parts that we do not need. So next we have to divide the other sides that we didn't divide. So divide the other sides into 3 equal parts. This time I will extend the line because I'll explain later. So divide the parts, the 6 centimeters, into 3 equal parts of 2 centimeters each. Use a ruler and draw a line. So this is how your paper should look like once you're done. And the reason why I extended the lines is because I want to cut off these parts that I'm shading, because I realize it is easy to work with shorter flaps. I call them flaps. I don't know what the name is. So cut off the shaded parts and throw them away. So we are done cutting. Now it's time for us to cut through the lines as shown in the video. So cut through the lines just as we did in the first part. So next, you will use your ruler to create folds, fold lines, just as we did with the first top part of the package. So create fold lines by folding the paper on the lines that we have drawn. So fold the lines, the paper with the help of a ruler, and we are done. Now fold your paper just as we did with the first part. So just do the same thing. It's a repetition. So it's a repetition. Now we are done with our bottom part. So this is how our bottom part looks like. I highly recommend that you use double-sided tape. Like on this other one, I used double-sided tape, and as you can see, it looks nicer. Also remember to line your package. Line your package. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I have many more videos coming up. Please stay tuned and subscribe.